Hey, what's up guys, it's Samurai. How are you guys doing today? Because I'm having a fantastic day today. I'm going to be telling you guys a story that happened to me a few years ago. It was actually a pretty kind of embarrassing story, kind of funny, but there was no real good that came out of it. So pretty much what happened was I skipped class. So now what happened to me was, this was about 2014, I think it was the end of 2014. So I went to this new school, hated it at the beginning of when I first got there, I hated it. I ended up, kind of being all right with it. But when I first got there, I just freaking hated it because I missed my old school. But this happened in September of that year. Oh God, there's a fly. There's a fly. This happened near the beginning of the year. It happened over as a span of 2 months, kind of, but it started off the year perfectly normal, all right. I had gym class. I had this special help class. Well, no, I had a study hall at the beginning of the year. And then I got the gym class switched with this special class that would help me with my math. And so that my original gym class was taking the place of this special help class. Kind of was not happy about that, because that meant that the gym class was being moved, and it was just kind of awkward. But the gym class was moved to when the study hall was, but I just did not go to the gym class for 2 months. I just went to the study hall, and that was not why I got in trouble, actually. I got in trouble because once they finally found out that I had not been going to gym class, they called me down to the office. They told me that I had failed gym for that marking period, and I didn't really care. But they told me to start going, and then I could probably pass, because it's kind of different from now. Now you actually go to try in gym class, but back then, pretty much all you had to do in gym class was show up and just kind of participate. And that's what I was all right with doing that. So I showed up for the rest of the year. I went there, showed up for the first time, and I just really didn't like it, because I kind of enjoyed the last 2 months of just not having gym class. Also, it was kind of awkward if I had to go to a gym class, a new class, and I didn't really want to do that because I'm not really good in awkward situations. So once I finally went to gym class, I went for one class, didn't like it, so then the next class I just decided to skip. Now, there were some classes that were, back then, there were some classes that were 80 minutes long, and there were some classes that were 40 minutes long. Your main classes, the 4 main classes, English, social studies, science, and math, they would all be 80 minutes long, but the, gym, health class, art, all those kind of things would be, 40 minutes. So gym was a 40-minute class every other day, so it wasn't really long that I was going to have to skip. I just had to skip for 40 minutes, and I decided to do that. So I just went to the bathroom, sat there for 40 minutes, and then right after that class was lunch. So I went to lunch, and I sat with my friends, and then I looked over and I saw the school counselor had walked in and sat down right next to me, and she did not look happy. She did not even just kind of casually sit down next to me. She came and banged her arms on the frickin' table. She was like, "Where were you in gym class?" And I was like, I was in the bathroom, because I was in the bathroom. And she was like, "I'm watching the IndyCar race right now, and somebody just had a crash." I'm not sure who it is, but anyway, that's irrelevant. She was like, "Yeah, you were in the bathroom for 40 minutes," and I was like, "It was a really big poop, man. I really had to go." And then she just kind of looked at me, and she was like, "We went on a manhunt for you. We searched all over the school for you, and you were in the bathroom pooping." And I'm like, "Yes, it was a really big poop." She's like, "Okay, well, you're probably gonna need to talk to the principal." So she left, and then my friend looked over at me, and he's like, "It's impossible for a dude to take a poop for 40 straight minutes." I didn't really care. It was all the excuses I had back then, because I wasn't really good at making up excuses. That dude's on fire, pretty much. He was almost on fire, just got out of that car. It's insane. Sidetracked. Okay. But yeah, he's like, "It's impossible for a dude to poop for 40 minutes, and I didn't really care. So I finished out that day, kind of went home, nothing really happened, and then the next day I came into school, and my homeroom teacher said that the principal wanted to talk to me. So I left the room, and I didn't go to the principal's office. I went down to the bathroom, and sat there for the rest of homeroom. He got my attendance, and that was pretty much all that had to happen. So the first period went by, and it was second period, and I was in my AIS help class for math, and I was there, and then a few minutes into class, I saw the principal walk in, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need to speak to Sam. Clearly, he does not know how to follow directions." And it's one thing to like get on the phone and call me down to the principal's office. That's all right. It's another thing to come up and get me. And then to make a whole big show about how I can't follow directions. I hated that principal. Anyway, she brought me downstairs to the principal's office, and she's like, you realize this is not the best thing for you to be doing. And I'm like, yes, I understand that. So then she called my dad right in front of me, and she told him about the whole thing. I don't remember how that went down. But what I do remember is that I was going to have to get detention for 2 days, and I was really not happy about that. I went the first day, and it kind of sucked, but the second day, I was about to skip, and then I saw my dad in the lobby of the school, and I was like, why? So, yeah, at that point, I just kind of went back and went to detention. It kind of sucked, but I got grounded, but I didn't really have much back then, but it's all right. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike and a hate comment. Tell me exactly what I did wrong. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and as always, goodbye, bunny rabbits.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.